Cassandra Burks,
chairwoman of our culture committee.
And I'm also running in District 64 for a Georgia State House rep.
I am a Georgia resident, a mother, I'm a wife, I'm a daughter, a sister, a God-fearing woman.
On Comfort Brother Live, I got one of the greatest representatives in the land. I got Miss Cassandra Burks. How you doing today, man?
I am concerned with the increase in crime in District 64 especially. I am concerned that the local officials are constantly being indicted. I am concerned with the rising taxes and concerned with political parties influencing hate and racism amongst members of my community.
And we're funding every other country right now when the people in our own country are starving, are sick, and are homeless.
Walmart's shutting down left and right, Route 21s, and a lot of different stores are going out of business. And these are the big corporations. So when the big corporations are going out of business, can you only imagine what the small businesses are feeling, what the people who are below poverty levels are feeling and experiencing?
There are a lot of people who don't want to fight in this fight.
Many refuse to vote or to get involved. Many do vote and still feel like it doesn't even matter.
Hey, so tell me this. You got a lot going on. Elections is coming up real soon. How do you feel about how everything's going for your campaign?
I believe that the more we make political candidacy about brotherhood and sisterhood, about fraternity and sorority, about organization and institution, we take away from our citizens, from our Georgia residents.
I think that my campaign is going good.
I know that my first-time political candidates create long lists of career experiences, believing that it gives them a one-up on their opponent. However, the truth is that when these candidates get into office, they are still entry-level, most of them.
I want to, express a disappreciation for those comments or rhetoric of encouraging people who think like me, vote like me, to vote against me.
When we make politics a home for the elite, and we kick out the working man and everyday woman whose money and properties are good enough to fund our politicians' personal lifestyles, but who are not high up enough in social status to even be considered good enough to make decisions for their own household and the communities that they pay taxes to, we are creating a hierarchy of classmanship.
So what they see are people misrepresenting a party, and that makes them feel ill towards that party. It makes them not want to, vote that way.
And sometimes I think our politicians actually like it this way.
Our voters don't understand the politics that's going on behind closed doors. They don't understand that.
Okay, so one of the tough issues I know going around now are the rising in the economy and the prices everywhere. What are you going to do to help ease that burden on the people of Georgia?
Okay. Tax rebates. I think that there are a lot of monies and things that people are owed off the assets that they have. And even sometimes when they file their taxes, they may not have any assets. They may have children. But there are rebates and things that are there for them within the state. They have to go after it. I intend to go after those monies for these individuals. Small businesses, they need better representation. They need better laws to make sure that they don't just come into business, make under $100,000, have less or fewer than 5 workers. We need to create economic and generational wealth. And one way that we do that is not just by knowing we can run the business, own the business, it's by operating the business and letting those monies turn around and work for us. Now, in the state of Georgia, we have over a 50% population of Black persons. We're still the minority in this state. Keep that real. We're the minority in this state. But over 50% of the Black persons in this state are business owners. However, the information I just gave you, they're making under $100,000 annually. They have fewer than 5 employees. They're not able to sustain. A lot of them are business owners and don't even own the property that they're running their businesses out of.
And younger boys will look up to you. They will want to be like you. So if you don't believe that you're somebody, they won't believe it either. So I need us to all together, I am somebody. All right, let's go. I am somebody. 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 Look at your neighbor and say, you are somebody.
So one thing that we have to do, and especially for the Black community, if we want to create that generational wealth that the Latinas have, Chinese, whites, all these people, we have to instill the need to shop with each other. Have different organizations, nonprofits, foundations coming together so that way we can bring this to the community. And I think it's important. It's something that if we continue, we can take the power, the economy, the commerce back into our own hands in this county.
Wow. Wow. You said a lot right there. I'm amazed of your breadth of knowledge and how you're so passionate about bringing families together.
What I intend to do is start a foundation, okay? Nonprofits are everything. They really are. A foundation. I might do some lobbying in which I contact, politicians, and I reach out to them and say, hey, listen, what's on the agenda? And then I also want to encourage other people to do it. I want to train our youth to do it, because after, whether I win or lose 4 years, 5 years, whatever, there's going to be another person, maybe a young woman just like me now, and she's going to see things going on and she's going to feel moved to get involved. This education is what's going to continue to help us flourish. And like you said, if you don't win, I have to realize that I can't convince anyone to think like me. My job is not to convince them to think like me. I'm centrally focused on us as a community. This, for me, it's not about black or white. It's not about, your religion. Worship in church all day, but I'll never know what you do behind closed doors. So for me, I can only go off of face value. So if you stand with me, stand with me. I hope consecutively someone will continue on the movement, just as Martin Luther King had a movement, and we believe we're continuing it on to today.
Okay, that's good. I like that.
Find out what's going on in economics, find out what's going on in politics. Don't often be dissuaded by the politics when you're going to vote. People will say things about this person, that person, and this person. Life changes you, experience changes you. I'm not gonna come here and tell you that the Republican Party is the party of perfection. No, you don't see that. It's important that, I'm not saying that Republicans are perfect. No. In fact, I'm saying that there's so many issues going on that I believe that it's now time for me to stand up and get involved. I'm Cassandra Burks. I'm running for State House Representative out of District 64. I appreciate every single last one of you who stood up and had the courage to go down there and defend what you believe in. But if you vote for me, greatly appreciated. Thank you.